Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, very good morning. It's a pleasure to join you here today, and this is the annual gathering that we are looking for to address this very, very important subject in the industry. I congratulate Maritime Standard, Trevor, and the team for managing to bring all the key people of the industry under one roof to discuss this important subject. And this is becoming more important, as you know, as an industry on the front line of climate change. Our decision have ripple effects on global trade. We all know that trade is the backbone for the global economy, but we also know that it comes at a cost. Almost quarter of global emission comes from moving goods. This is very important for everyone to note that we are contributing to the quarter of the emission that is causing and damaging our Earth. Shipping and logistics alone account for 3% ranking among the world's top emitters. And as the demand grows, our role becomes more critical. Unless we act differently, the ports and all other stakeholders will have huge responsibilities in protecting our environment. By integrating renewable energy, building resilience infrastructure, and rethinking and re-engineering the supply chain across area, land, sea, and air, they can influence the path we are on. Only if the right mix of infrastructure, innovation, and collaboration is in a place, which is the purpose of this type of conferences. So what shall we do in terms of infrastructure? The infrastructure is where the transition becomes real, but also where the gaps are most feasible. And for us in Jebel Ali, being the pioneer terminal operator and receiving millions of tons every year, we have noticed the importance of improving our contribution to the environmental initiatives. And also we have learned this from all other ports around the globe in which we have seen different type of influences, impacts of our activities for moving each and every container or tonnage and how it affects the environment. One of the biggest hurdles remains the high upfront capital cost of decarbonization. And that's a fact. And we have seen it, we have taken serious action, and we have seen the financial impacts to our bottom line. But that needs to be considered. Our new equipment, renewable integration, and alternative fuels are all required significant investment years before it returns and payback. Many regions are also struggling with the power grid that are already stretched. For some operators, that's where the conversion stops. And we have seen it in many other places, how it becomes a showstopper to implement and improve. For shipping line, the choice is equally complex. It's not easy. The IMO have been regulating and coming up with the new rules and policies, but are they achievable? Frankly speaking, with all the discussion we're having with shipping lines, they are not 100% achievable, and we all know that. But we need to push the bar and keep asking people to follow. The industry is exploring biofuel, ammonia, methanol, hydrogen, LNG, but are yet to align. The supply of these fuels are challenging, and as the shipping lines, the vessels, the services connecting different cities, they won't find this type of supply everywhere. In Jebel Ali, for example, the integration between our ports, free zone, and logistics parks means we are spreading CapEx broadly to make our ecosystem more sustainable. For example, across Jebel Ali, we have installed over 158,000 rooftop solar panels, which is now today powering 30% of Jafza's annual electricity needs and saving 48,000 tons of emission per year. At the port, we have recently introduced offshore bunkering, allowing vessels to refuel at the sea and saving the time and reducing the fuel consumption. Our electric fleets now reach to 130 ITVs. This has been discussed in the last 4 years, and we overcome many challenges because having a seamless, smooth, uninterrupted operation is the aim for any operator. Today, we run 130 ITVs and more to come. And by 2028, 30% of our terminal tractors will also be electrical. Investment in multimodal capabilities is another major component in improving infrastructure. Every container moved from road to rail means fewer trucks on congested highway, lower emission, and fast cargo flow. Today, we have a very, very advanced discussion with our colleague from Ittihad Rail, designing, re-engineering the supply chain, trying to extend the rail to each and every trader, logistics, and end users, with the aim of lowering the emissions. And very soon, these will become a main transportation mode for the cargo and container moves in the UAE. By linking Jebel Ali to the national railway, we would open up trade corridor that connects ports, free zone, and market access within the GCC. That's the ultimate goal. But none of this is possible without access to sustainable finance. Last year, DP World issued $100 million blue bond financing marine conversion and clean water infrastructure across the global network, and more to come. To ensure the financing challenge into right projects, innovation is key. Technology is compressing timelines. What used to take decades is now possible in just a few years. And that's the beauty and advantage of having this type of initiatives. Some of the other environmental activities that been taking place in the UAE, at the capital, Abu Dhabi, in Dubai, and the other Emirates are leading the world with the type of initiatives that looking after and taking care of the environmental and marine life. Through our partnership with Coral Vita, we are restoring fragile coral reefs at the Dubai coastals. Corals are growing up to 50 times faster with survival rates above 90%, even in extreme temperatures. These are massive initiatives and projects that's taking place and will change the marine life of the UAE coastals. Collaboration. The final piece is collaboration, because single company can't deliver net zero alone. Can't deliver net zero alone. Partnerships with governments, shipping lines, and technology providers allow us to share both the cost and the risk of decarbonization. At Jebel Ali, we have shown how large-scale electrification, renewable integration, and green corridors can work in practice. That model is now being replicated across our network in other parts of the world, from London Gateway to other key hubs worldwide. Incentives like lower port fees or priority berthing for low-emission vessels are speeding up additionally. So to encourage everyone to be part of this collaboration. Our move to 15 degree, minus 15 degree initiative, that has been an initiative by our sustainable team, which asked the frozen food industry to raise storage temperature standards by just 3 degrees, have made a significant impact. With it, we could save 17 million tons of CO2s just by reducing 3 degrees centigrade, equal to removing 4 million cars from the road without compressing food quality. Small initiatives, significant impact, and bring down supply chain costs by at least 5%. Yes, there are challenges, ladies and gentlemen. Limited fuel availability, fragmented regulation, and cost implications. But the business case for decarbonization is strong. These type of forums, the discussions that we bring in these type of panels, and addressing key concerns for stakeholders, supply chain, traders, is the way forward to a better and greener environment. Greener, smarter, and more connected ports will strengthen every supply chain, and the power to influence is in our hand. Let's come together to accelerate progress and leave behind cleaner, stronger legacy for next generations. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and wish you a very successful conference.